Hi friends, welcome to NAANDHI. We have seen that National Green Tribunal is continuously in news. So let's discuss certain information about this tribunal. Recently, the central government gave a clarification to the Supreme Court regarding the powers of National Green Tribunal, that this body does not have sumoto powers. It's very important prelims fact to be remembered, friends, that National Green Tribunal do not have the sumoto powers. By the way, what is mean by sumoto powers, friends? Let me give you clarification through an example. If we have any grievances or problems, then definitely we will be approaching the court through filing a case. The court also have the other option in dealing the cases, like they can take the action on their own without any involvement or request by the third person. For example, a lawyer or a judge was going through a social media platform and found a news, and they can treat that news and deal with that case on their own. Such type of powers comes under your sumoto powers, that the cases will be dealt by the court themselves without any request from the third party. And next, we'll be discussing about the National Green Tribunal. The second fact to be remembered, friends, it is a statutory body. What is meant by statutory body? Any body which was created through a law can be termed as a statutory body. So the National Green Tribunal was created under the National Green Tribunal Act 2010. And for what purpose we have created this National Green Tribunal? We already know that how crucial our climate change is. We are damaging our environment, forests, even most of our natural resources. In order to deal such cases in an effective manner and through speedy approach, the National Green Tribunal was established by the central government. So this is also very important. Apart from dealing cases in an effective and speedy manner, National Green Tribunal does certain other things like enforcement of any legal right relating to the environment. That if anyone does not follow the legal right, then it can ensure that the law is properly being enforced. And next thing, like because of developmental projects, many damages occur. Yes, the damage may be to the person's life or the property, then definitely they need certain relief and compensation. That can also be ensured by the National Green Tribunal, and any other matters connected there with the environment or any incidental matters can also be dealt by this National Green Tribunal. These are very important because in prelims, mainly they may ask such type of questions like National Green Tribunal deals only cases of environmental protection. Then definitely it is wrong. It is also ensures the enforcement of any legal right and helps in giving relief and compensation for the damages to the persons and property and any other matters too. One more important prelim fact for you, friends, that National Green Tribunal was earlier ensured by Australia for the first time and second by New Zealand. And India became the third country in the world to set up such a specialized environmental tribunal called National Green Tribunal. This tribunal have all the powers similar to a civil court. Generally, the civil court works according to the Code of Civil Procedure. But even though the tribunal have all the powers like a civil court, it does not work through the Code of Civil Procedure. It works through the principles of natural justice. This is also very important fact. And one important and mandatory provision exists in this act, that within 6 months, whatever the cases filed in this NGT, either they have to be disposed of or they have to be appealed to the judiciary. So this is very, very important because the NGT was established in order to deal the environmental cases in an effective and speedy manner. So by giving a criteria of 6 months, the cases may be dealt as soon as possible. And where this NGT was established, friends, the principal sitting was at Delhi, but there are also other 4 places. They follow the circuit procedure in order to be more accessible to the people, like at Bhopal, Pune, Kolkata, and Chennai. And coming to the regulation process, since the establishment of this NGT, all the procedures, whatever they follow, they'll be regulating themselves, that they have the power to regulate its own procedure. And coming to the composition or the structure of NGT, it consists of a chairperson who will be appointed by the central government in consultation with Chief Justice of India. And it consists of minimum 10 to 20 judicial members and also 10 to 20 expert members. These people will be appointed through a selection committee which is also selected by the central government, and the term of these members will be 5 years, and there is no procedure for reappointment, that if a person is appointed as an expert member, again he can't be appointed as an expert member for the next term. Coming to the decision, how the decision will be taken, friends, it will be based on the majority. Coming to the importance of this NGT, friends, I already told you that it ensures speedy environmental justice. And we all know the condition of our judiciary system, that most of the courts are overburdened with many cases, and even the cases are known for delay. At least to some extent, the burden of litigation on these higher courts may be reduced, as most of the environmental cases will be dealt by NGT, and points like these may help you in answer writing practice. And if anyone do not follow the order given by the NGT, then it also consists of a procedure for penalty, that an imprisonment that may extend up to 3 years, a fine that also may extend up to 10 crore rupees, and sometimes both fine and imprison can also be imposed. If we want to recheck the decision of this NGT, then an appeal can be made directly to the Supreme Court, that too within 90 days. It's very, very important fact to be remembered, friends. Do you know that NGT can deal with only certain civil cases? You can see here, pause the video and write the act's name, because it can deal only with these cases. And right to healthy environment falls under which fundamental right, friends? Article 21. So based on this right to healthy environment, NGT will be dealing the environmental cases. There are certain challenges which the NGT body is facing. As I already told you that NGT can deal with only certain civil cases, not with Wildlife Protection Act, neither with Forest Rights Act. But these two environmental acts are much more important, but these two acts cannot comes under the NGT cases. And one more thing, we already came to know that the appeal system of NGT can be directly made to the Supreme Court. But under Article 226, that is the power of high courts to issue certain writs, even the decisions of NGT are being challenged in various high courts. So there is a tug of war between the powers of NGT and the high courts. Whether the constitutional body high court judgment is much more prominent, or being a statutory body, the NGT judgment is prominent. So such type of challenges are being faced by the body NGT. even certain important judgments are also in the news. Please do note these two judgments.